It was
Well,
frustrating.
be careful what you ask
Yeah,
for.
yes,
You might get granted
that's what he got.
what you want.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Raviel Cordona, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Present with your attorney, Mr. West, and the state's attorney. What are we going to do today?
Your Honor, I think he's going to plead true to this and let the court
Unagreed?
decide.
All right.
That's the impression I'm getting. You want to?
All right, raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make during this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Lower your. All right. In summary, can we proceed in summary? There's a motion to revoke unadjudicated probation filed August 15th, last month, 2024.
Yes, Your
In summary, this states that on December 12th, 2016, in this court, you were placed on 10 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for evading arrest or detention with a motor vehicle, a third-degree felony. Is that true? One, states you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office for the months of May and June 2024 in violation of your probation order. Is that true or untrue?
It's true.
Are you pleading true to that voluntarily and because it is true as it is alleged? Yes?
It means you should plead true.
Is it true as I just read it? I can find you guilty of this evading arrest, third-degree felony, and you are subject to no less than 2, no more than 10 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 could be assessed. Well, a fine of $500 could be assessed. That was the fine ordered. Do you understand the consequences of pleading true? This is what could happen. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today?
It's the same. Here. So,
Yes.
yes.
See, you have to speak out for people.
Yeah.
Now, there's one other violation that you are arrears in payments of fees and other required costs. But I'm more concerned about this situation of failing to report. Okay, so from the probation office, was he an absconder in May?
No, sir, he was not.
What
So
happened?
the last time he reported to the probation office before the administrative hearing on July 22nd was April the 24th of 2024. So when the administrative hearing was conducted, he was approaching absconder status.
Okay, did he appear for that hearing?
Yes, sir, he did.
Okay, so he's gone for 2 months.
Yes, sir.
But you've been working for 8 years here. Why would you not show up?
Well,
That's important.
This time schedule is like they have me in the morning now. Since
At work?
well, I mean to report to probation,
But
and at work it's I have a time schedule because I ride the bus to work. It's like I don't have a time
well, where do you work?
for Bechtel and Sabine over
For
there in
Bechtel.
Sabine Tax. So they take
How much do you make an hour?
I make $24 an hour.
That's $60,000
Yes.
a year without overtime. I mean, that's a great job.
Yes, but
You don't want to ruin that.
well, I don't. I mean,
Do you have a family at home?
Yes, sir.
How many?
I got my mother and my 2 kids.
Okay, you're taking care of them. Well, they rely on you. What's going on when you're in jail? They can't.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose your job, do you? Did you lose your job because you're here?
Yes, sir. I lost my job.
That was one of the things, Your Honor, he was having to report to probation, and he was causing problems with work because they
Why?
were letting him off work. They were.
Because I used to have late nights before I went to
Well,
TVC.
this is all workable.
But-
Really, if you could get with the probation office, we want you to
Yes,
work.
That's what
they
we were-
wanted me to.
That's what we're going to ask for, Your Honor. If the court will continue him on probation because of this issue and let them work out a better schedule that works once he gets another job. He'll be able to get another job.
What state say?
I'm kind of going back and forth on this because while he was on probation, he actually got a 10-year sentence to the penitentiary for drugs. And so he knows he needed to kind of make sure he didn't stub his toe again.
Yeah, this isn't a substantive crime, though.
No, sir. And I understand that, Judge. That's why I've gone back and forth. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, he's this work thing,
You know.
but are you going to be able to get hired back there? Do
They
you think?
say that I will, since I had to quit because they want to give me a time frame, so I have to get. They will probably hire me in February, 6 months from the day I got. The day I
But
did
he'll
it.
be able to get another job in the meantime.
Maybe you can get another. What did you do over there?
An iron worker. Structural iron worker.
Well, there are other ironworking jobs.
Yes, I just got a
Okay,
phone call.
yeah,
Yeah, he'll be able to do another job in the meantime, but he's trying to get back with Beck because it's a good company.
okay. Here's what I'm going to do, though.
Your Honor, could I? say
Yeah, I'm
something?
sorry. Yeah, you know best.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir, from the probation.
This motion to revoke was at the request of the defendant. We conducted this admin hearing, we notified him that continuing to failure to report and failure to pay could land him back in front of you as it is today. He said that that's exactly what he wanted. He wanted to be back here today. He said he didn't have time to report to the probation department.
Oh, he wants to be revoked and sentenced?
Your Honor,
At the time of the administrative hearing, that is what was said.
Okay,
He said that he's already been to prison before on this,
so it's no big deal.
and he said that there was a mistake made by the court.
I made a mistake? Did I? For what? What was my mistake? You made the mistake.
Yes, sir. Right.
You're blaming everybody else?
I'm not. I mean, at that time, I was kind of not having a good day, and thinking what I said it just out of impulse. So
I think, Your Honor, at the time that he was upset because of the work schedule wasn't getting worked out, and I think he it was
Well,
frustrated.
be careful what you ask
Yeah,
for.
Yes,
You might get granted
that's what he got.
what you want. And then try to get yourself out of that.
But I
What is it you want to do?
well, can I speak?
Yes.
Well, the delinquent amount where I got sentenced, it built up, so I had a delinquent amount. They didn't want to give me late nights in order to pay that amount back, so they can give me late nights. But like, how y'all want me to pay something that I was incarcerated for and that I couldn't pay? So I wanted to have late nights so I can report.
You can work a good schedule as long as I know about it. I talk it over with the probation office. If they're okay, I'm okay, because we want you to succeed.
Late nights would be better for me.
And Your Honor, we were working around his schedule.
I'm sure you were.
It's
They
been-
they are easy to work
It's been
with.
continuous over the past year to year and a half that there's been numerous failures to report.
I think, Your Honor, him being in jail and seeing this, I think he's decided that he needs to do everything he can to work on this. And like I said, this is just an administrative issue.
Mr.
He'd been
Cardona,
he'd been
do you
doing it
want to
for
go to
years.
prison or not? You're looking at, yeah,
10 years.
up to 10 years in prison. That's not what you want. All right. Do you want to be independent, take care of your family, which requires you staying out of prison and getting a job and keeping a good job?
Yes.
We work backwards to help people do that. That's what we want. And every case is a little different. We work with everybody in their unique circumstances. You're not different. You got to work it out like a responsible person, or else you're going to go to prison. But the rules are the rules, but we are flexible as long as you do your part. I don't want to hear you back here saying it's somebody else's fault. It's going to be your fault next time because we're going to work with you. But you got to do your part by putting 100% effort in the right thing, or else all of that time and responsibility is lost. You don't want that. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find that there is sufficient evidence supporting this motion to grant it by a preponderance of the evidence or greater, as the defendant has pleaded true to allegation 1, voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. But I'm not going to revoke. I'm going to postpone any further action on this, except you are required to fulfill your terms and obligations of probation. I want to review this in 6 months, how we're doing, unless you fail, and then you're going to be up here fast. And let's work this out. This is workable, but we'll review it in 6 months. You don't want a revocation, and you don't want to go to prison for 10 years, and all of that is something that can be fixed. Do it. And work with the probation office. They're easy to work with. If you have a problem, you talk to him. You understand? Okay. Anything else? All right. We're in recess.
Thank you all so very much for watching to the end. Please subscribe and drop a like if indeed you did enjoy. I hope so. Until the next time, I'm off to feed those cats, And if you want to see another cool episode of mine without all the mandatory stuff, then click on the episode on screen now.